Take a look at these 3 dogs you see here. What a great story to go with this, Michael, because this is what, you know, the Arizona Animal Welfare League does at its finest, right? When you think about dogs who just show up to a motel, a person who's staying at this motel friends them, but now they need a home.
Exactly. So a contract healthcare worker in really rural Arizona went to her hotel one night and saw these 4 dogs living in the desert near the motel. Well, it was going to be below freezing that night. So, as an animal lover, she opened up her door slowly and all 4 dogs came running inside. The next morning, she opened the door and they ran back out into the desert where they've lived for years. When she got home that night, all the dogs were sitting and waiting for her at the motel, and it went on like that for weeks. She fed them, she took care of them, she bonded with them. I mean, how can you not love these guys? And then she worked with a rescue once her contract ended to get them to AAWL. And that's why our rural rescue program is so important. We have these amazing, passionate rescues all across the Southwest, and they just need help. They're wonderful people, but sometimes they don't have the resources that AAWL does. We have Sweet Mistletoe here who has an injury to her back leg, and we're gonna have to do x-rays and specialized surgery. We have the ability to find homes for all these dogs. That's why this program is so important. That's why it's so vital that we've been able to expand to 32 rescues over the Southwest in the last 4 years.
That's the best part, because you're going to find them a home where otherwise, had somebody else gotten a hold of these dogs, knowing that they've lived in the desert or lived out by themselves, they would have been put to sleep, and that's what you prevent when it comes out here. The other thing is, you mentioned, by the time these dogs are ready to be adopted, this dog's already going to have the surgery, have everything set, ready to go. These are already have been checked out and ready for a forever home as well.
Exactly. They're going to be spayed, neutered, microchipped, up to date on their vaccines, behaviorally evaluated, medically evaluated. And these dogs might have lived their entire life outside. And when you live outside for that long, you are significantly shortening your lifespan. The dogs don't live as long when they're living out there. And it's so adorable to see how fast they bond to people and how much they love. This guy, Buster, he knows. He works it. This boy works it. He knows how to get those extra treats. And you know, when you look at these faces, you would have also opened that motel door and you would have made these amazing connections as well.
As Buster starts taking me for a walk, the best part about this, the only reason why there's only 3 is 1 has already been adopted out. And the thing is, when you see how adorable these dogs are, these will go pretty fast as well.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, so Shenzi has a crooked nose, so it looks like she's always throwing shade, but she's really, she's a really, really sweet girl. And it's so powerful to see. We are ending a cycle. Their parents might have lived out in the desert. They were living out in the desert. They will now live in a home for the rest of their lives. It's a powerful statement to see what we can do when we all work together, and our community coming together and adopting them and supporting us and financially donating to us.
All right, let's give that information out. If they're interested to adopt these pets, what do they need to do?
They can go to aawl.org. We have our appointment-based adoptions. Buster and Shenzi are up for adoption. Mistletoe still has her surgery ahead of her because we do the most care possible to make sure that they are healthy and safe before they get adopted. And you can learn all about our available dogs and cats at aawl.org.